The other day I decided I wanted to play a game, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I went over to my local Walmart and browsed. To my relief, I found a game that was brand new, shrink-wrapped for $10, and I thought, has God smiled upon me? Am I going to get a good game for this cheap? Sadly, this game was not a good game. Sadly, I bought something that has essentially ruined my week. I bought a game that I'm going to discuss right now. A lot of you are probably not going to like what I say. Some of you may be big fans of this guy. But I can tell you, this game that I'm about to hold up, this game is bad. You can be a fan of the franchise, you can be a fan of the good entries, but you have to admit that this game is bad. By far, my pick for the worst game of the year. It's just fucking bad. Worst game of 2011. I paid $10 for this brand new, and I still feel like I got gypped. I still feel dirty. This game is bad. Fucking bad game. Duke Nukem Forever. Forever should have never came. Oh. Well, I should quit moping and get right into it. Duke Nukem Forever is a bad game. Yeah, I understand you can like the Duke. I like the Duke. I think he's bitchin'. I can understand you liking the past entries. I love Duke Nukem 3D. But Duke Nukem Forever is not a good game. Duke Nukem Forever is atrocious. Where do I start? First and foremost, if you're a fan of this game, it's blatant fanboyism. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you liked this game, it's because you like the Duke. You are a fan of Duke Nukem. But this game does not deserve any of your love. This game does not deserve your attention. This game is quite awful. People have claimed, oh, it's a blast from the past. No, it's not. It's a bad game. They took 14 years to develop it, and it's still terrible. I can understand, oh, but it's been handed down between different people and different engines and different this, and Gearbox just finally got it out to us. Yeah, well, they could have taken a little more time to prepare it. Could have tweaked it a little bit. Could have given it something better. I mean, if it's a blast from the past, why can't I carry every single gun in the game? It has generic Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield syndrome. I can only carry 2 guns. Why? Good games like Rage, Metro 2033, The Chronicles of Riddick, those games let you carry multiple guns. Hell, even Battlefield Bad Company 2 lets you switch between guns on the fly when you find an ammo catch. Not this game. I found myself fucked every single time I came across a boss fight. Why? Because I had to find a rocket launcher, a devastator, or some explosives of some sort. That is bullshit. This game is not a blast from the past. It is generic, it is mundane, it is tedious, it is mediocre. Oh, but it's got all the good one-liners. No, it doesn't. I've played Bulletstorm, thank you. This game is childish. From wall boobs to pathetic one-liners. Do you have any idea how many times I had to listen to Duke say, "This is gonna fuck up my hair," because the gameplay is so bad I couldn't get through the water levels easily? Yeah, exactly. Oh, but, no. Nothing you say is going to defend this game. If it was a blast from the past, it would have a bitching soundtrack. Yes, the best parts of this game are pretty much the startup and the credits, because that music kicks ass. Everything else? No, it doesn't. It doesn't kick ass. It's lame. If it was a blast from the past, you could carry every fucking gun. If it was a blast from the past, there would be med kits instead of the rebounding health meter, which is in every fucking shooter today. Are you kidding me? What did I not like about this game? Well, for starters, it's a shooter. I'm a big fan of shooters. I should love this game, but I can't. The reason I can't love this game is because it doesn't know what it wants to be. It is a blast from the past with today's tropes. You have a rebounding health meter, like Halo. You can only carry 2 guns, like Halo. You have a sprint button, woo! But no iron sights. What the fuck? Excuse me, but if I'm playing any shooter today, it has to have iron sights. The thing I love the most about Rage is that it's id's next big game, and that it has all that classic flavor, carrying a multitude of guns, with all the new shit you love, like sprint and iron sights, melee. Do you know how hard it is playing Doom now and realizing the only time you can melee is if you're holding the flashlight? One of the only things I can say good about Duke Nukem is, number one, it has character awareness. You look down, you see your fucking legs. That was one of the things that irritated me about Rage, is that I had no fucking legs. It's not like it's a big problem. I didn't like it because in Halo Anniversary, you didn't have legs still. It's not a big problem, but it's just a little tweak. A little something that adds to my experience. I have fucking legs. I'm a human being. I'm not a floating torso or a gun with eyeballs. But the one part of Duke Nukem that I had the most fun with was the driving sequences. When I was driving in the monster truck. I hate racing games. I hate driving games. If I'm having more fun in the driving sequences than I am in the shooting sequences in your shooter, your game is broken. This game is broken. I had more fun driving around in the monster truck than I did in any of the shooting sequences. Why? Because, number one, there's no iron sights. It is incredibly hard to aim with what has essentially become blind fire in our generation. And whenever I pull the left trigger, instead of pulling this gun in like this, I would basically do this. Who fires like this? Tell me who can fucking fire like this. You do it like this. Every single gun in this game is lame. Now, I'm not trying to harsh on the Duke. I understand that the pistol and the shotgun were my favorite guns. It's what I rolled with most of the game. Until I had to fight a boss and fucked up my entire inventory by getting a rocket launcher. Well, do I want to put down a pistol that has long range, or do I want to put down the shotgun that'll kill things at close range? I'm fucked either way. They could have solved that problem by giving me every gun. Which is the way the Duke is supposed to be, you know? But every single gun is so lame. Every single gun just doesn't have a kick to it. The first gun you get in this game is garbage. Whatever that little burst machine gun alien weapon is, it is complete garbage. The level design in this game is also quite terrible. I don't understand how hard it is to give me an interesting level to go through. Most of the time I was fighting through corridors, which I can understand that's the way Duke is, but one of the best parts of this game for me was in the beginning. You're still in Las Vegas. You fight your way outside, you grab yourself a Ripper, and you're fighting through the streets of Las Vegas, fighting pig cops. That was the best part for me, because it was fun. But right after that, right when I'm having fun, it cuts it off and throws a Battle Lord at me. Ooh, yay, boss fight. Now I've got to find a rocket launcher. That's all that the boss fights ever were. The only boss fight I marginally enjoyed was the final one, and that's just because I had enough room to run around and not get my ass raped by all the little shit that came at me. This game has a serious case of mind jack syndrome, where you've got the boss and you have to fight the boss, but you also got to kill his little fucking minion dudes because they are kicking your ass. But every single boss fight was just run to the rocket launcher. Which has 5 shots, by the way, so then you have to run and find either another rocket launcher or an ammo box. Ugh. The boss fight I hated the most. I hated fucking all of them, but that underwater worm thing. Let's throw a boss at him when he's underwater. Has to worry about his oxygen supply. Has to worry about swimming sluggishly. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you, Gearbox. That's the problem I have. This game was done by Gearbox. Didn't they do Borderlands? Excuse me. Borderlands is an RPG shooter. Think Fallout. And it has iron sights. What the fuck? The worst part of this game, for me personally, you have never heard me say this. Never has anyone heard me complain about this. This is a first. This is a first on my channel. The graphics. Now, I'm always one to defend a game's graphics. Do I still think Legend of Dragoon looks awesome? Yes, but that's because I'm a fanboy of it. What games did I say look bad? Quantum Theory. It looked alright. Minecraft. It looks awesome. But this game... This game's got butt-ass ugly graphics. And I don't understand that. I was looking through the extras. I beat this game. I fucking beat it. It's got big head mode. It's got concept art. It's got renders. It's got developer commentary. All kinds of shit. I think developer commentary or just developer processes. I was looking through the screenshots of the past game iterations. All the way from the 90s to now. And some of the shit I saw looked better than the shit in this final game. If I could show you screenshots, if I could show you clips, if I could record it, I would show you. There's one part in the game, if you play it, you'll see it. This dude, this burning body, I can't remember, it's in like a trenched area. I think it's somewhere near the Battle Lord. I think after the Battle Lord, first one. There's a charred body that like is just there. You look at this charred body, and the graphics on this body are N64 graphics. There's one part at the beginning of the game when you go to fight the mothership. You come up out of this giant turret thing, and you're shooting at the mothership. When it flies over you, look at it. It looks childish. The graphics on this mothership are shit. Fucking shit. There were two instances... I can't even talk. I can't even fucking shave. This game has pissed me off so bad. There were two instances in this game where I would stand perfectly still and there would be blood textures on the ground. The blood textures were spazzing the fuck out. Glitching, disappearing, reappearing, patchy, being very weird. But this game really is broken. I died so many times just to collision glitches. You ever fly through a wall into a null void and die? You ever fly through a wall into another part of the level that you're not supposed to be in or that you're supposed to die in and it kills you instantly? Yeah. Those were bullshit. But you know what really sucked about this game? I didn't think it was a problem at first. People complained about the loading screens. Okay, so what? Big whoop, it's loading the level. But what I didn't realize was every single time you died, you had to see that same fucking loading screen again for 20 or 30 seconds. It shouldn't take that long to reload. It shouldn't take that long to get back into a game. Whenever I die in Halo, whenever I die in Call of Duty, it usually spawns me back like that. I'm not talking about multiplayer, I'm talking about campaign. But every time you die in Duke Nukem, you gotta watch that fucking stupid loading screen again with that fucking music. Fucking hate that music. What pisses me off the most about the loading screens, if you die while driving the monster truck, it spawns you back like that. Don't believe me? Fucking look it up on YouTube, monster truck levels, death scenes, or something. It spawns you back like that. Why couldn't you do that when I was shooting? Why couldn't you do that when I was in those awful turret sequences? If you haven't played this game yet, I'm warning you. Don't play it. Stay the fuck away from it. It's ruined my fucking week. I'm gonna go play Legend of Dragoon. This game is fucking terrible. Don't play it. Don't play it.
Let's